You've selected Apple and nothing else thus far. Some of your competitors are on Android devices. Why did you pick Apple?
Thanks, Cory. The reason for going with Apple initially for our out-of-home app is really just a function of our development phase. So when we launched just about 2 years ago now, our initial iPad application, which brought live television streams into the home on the iPad and other iOS devices, we've added to that over the last 2 years, and now we are up to 300 streams depending on your marketplace. Here in New York, we have the 300. On iOS devices, we are on Android, we are on the web, on PCs and Macs. And as I think you're aware, we recently launched on Roku devices, which is our first television-connected IP device inside the home.
I want to get back to the Roku stuff, but tell me, because it's interesting from a consumer electronics standpoint, but let's talk specifically about the sort of the iPad, the iOS stuff. What's working? What kind of things are people watching, and when are they watching it?
Well, it's interesting that the theory behind us launching on iPad and other tablet devices in the home is to really enable our customers to take television anywhere they go. It turns any screen into a television. When I'm up in the morning and the kids wear me down and they turn on Big Time Rush and I'm ready for Bloomberg, I can turn on my iPad and put it there in the bathroom while I'm getting ready, take it in the kitchen while I'm making breakfast. And it brings a lot of flexibility, and those are the things that have really resonated with our customers. The primary request was, this is great, now I'd love to be able to watch some of this content when I'm outside the home. Can you make that work for us? And that is our recent launch of outside the home TV everywhere functionality, and that's where we have the more limited lineup of linear channels, up to 12, and we're growing every day in the 1,000 titles.
And so, look, can we break it down a little more? Tell me specifically what kind of titles are successful, or what kind of viewing are people. Like, I understand the possibilities, but I really wonder what the demand is for.
Absolutely. So we see different patterns of behavior depending on who's using it, just as any TV usage patterns would suggest. And the overwhelming majority are folks who are walking around the house and watching things that they would otherwise watch on the television. So there aren't any patterns, I would say, that are unique to the tablets or the other devices that we don't see elsewhere. I think the difference is that we are seeing more limited duration viewing on these devices. Now with the Roku, we're seeing about twice that of what we see on the tablets, as you would expect being connected to a television set.
Now, you mentioned the Roku device. Of course, there's been a lot of talk about Apple TV coming down the pike. Of course, they've already got an Apple TV product. Now we know Amazon's going to have a product. But within those products, what we've seen already, the existing Apple TV and what we expect of the Amazon thing is you can't get everything, right? Yeah, on the Apple product, you can't get Amazon Prime Video. On who knows if on all the cable boxes you'll be able to get everything. Talk to me about what you see in terms of development in consumer electronics, because you guys have got to be in a position where you can see what's happening before it happens.
Absolutely, and that's really where we bring to bear our consumer electronics strategy with our existing strategy for our set-top boxes and the other hardware through which we make content available to our customers, and really bringing a seamless experience from set-top box and DVR to iPad or the next generation Amazon device or Apple TV, and having a consistent, similar experience across those devices for all the content that we bring really is what we see as the value that Time Warner can provide to the customer here, is integrating that overall experience.